Ispani.
I stand up, I get up, napenda moya shona kona, nahuluza shuguluza kukasa, come on be a go-getter. Ashona kona, stay focused. Opportunities, you gotta grab this, you gotta fight with skills.
Salute wema hustlers ngabona nina ngavusana ngajabula athi ngiqala endlini ngokukhulu ukuzithoba sanibonani igama umepilele shomo uhlelo Ispani lasifaka nina intsha endaweni yomsebenzi ngithi siyabangena njengoba ke stop sana namhlanje ngithi sijabulisa besimame ukwazi bathanda ukuziphoshonga kakhulu ihustler samba namhlanje lithi funa ukwenza career ngokuphoshonga abantu uIrene Mapirimisa ngithi intokazi eqhamuka lapha eDeepslot ithi imisele ngempela ukuba i-nail technician ngithi intokazi ayizange isabe ukuqala phansi she started from the bottom now she's here uqala njenge cleaner lapha waphinde wabona ukuthi ama-nail technician kudingakalani ukuthi bayenze lo msebenzi wabona ukuthi kudingela i-art kudingela i-skill kudingela ukuthi abe creative aphinde futhi akwazi ukusebenza nabantu nokuthi abone ukuthi ama-nail technician ayashoda kule industry intokazi ke ithatha ithuba lokuthi been on the lines now ngithi substitute sekufuna ungena yena manje thina njengeSpani simnikeza ithuba ukuthi ahambe ayenza khona lokho uyazi bafethu akasibone ukuthi intokazi udaba lakhe liza kanjani ngithi mhlawumbe kwazi bani ukuthi angangenza ke amazipho ngoba uyazi bathini izandla ziyagezana I scratch your back and you scratch my back. Name, Irene Mapirimisa. Age, 33. Education, grade 11. Social qualification, manicure short course. Former work experience, manicurist and pedicurist.
Dzina langa ndi Irene Mapirimisa. Kuulele kwanga kwava kusatakadzi na luthihi ngori ari kudzula na miyanga na stepfather changa ndalwa kha family ine yavha uri yo vha abusive performance yanga yo vha yavhuḓi tshikoloni hoḓa he ya khakhea ndo vha ndi si tsha kona u vhala zwavhuḓi ndi tshi vhala zwo vha zwi sa dzheni na khathihi tshikoloni ngauri ndo vha ndi tshi humbula abusive ye ya vha i hone nḓuni nga ndo fhedza 2 weeks ndi si khou ya tshikoloni ndo zwimba then nga murahu nda dovha nda vhuyelela tshikoloni mara a thi ngo kona u ṅwala dzi subject dze nda ndi khou tea u dzi ṅwala tshifhinga tsha hone ndi tshi hula nda ndo ḓivhudza uri ndi ya ngo vha nese yo vha i yone wo vha wone muḽoro wanga we nda ndo ḓivhudza wone uri ndi ya ngo vha nese mara a zwo ngo itea a zwo ngo tsha bvelela nga iyo nḓila ho vha hu sina tshelede ndo vha sina muthu ane anga ngisa phanḓa na tshikolo namusi hafhanoni I think ndo ḓa nga 2003 futhi nahone zwa zwi songo leluwa u swika fhano nda ndi sa tou vha na bulege yo dzula ya straight yanga nda ndi khou zama u vuwa nga matsheloni ndi tshi maketa tshifhinga tshinzhi ndi humbula muṅwe ṅwaha miyanga vha tshi ri ndi vhuye hayani Venḓa fhedzini ndi si tende nga hetsho tshifhinga uri ndi ye hayani ngori ndo vha ndi busy ndi khou maketa ndi si ye ndi ṅwaha we nda ḓa nda wana ngawo mushumo 2004 nga December ndi tshi khou shuma kha dzi khishini nga tshifhinga tsha musi ndi khou shuma dzi khishini Dane Fan makhwevhe vha dzhenisa mushumoni afho nda khou shuma hone zwino ndo vha ndi khou shuma kha company under Babo Institute ya vha uri na yone yo vha i tshi dzhenisa dzi ṋala so nda ndi sathu tou vha na luḓivhela nalwo hezwiḽa zwithu uri zwi na nṋe ḽiṅwe ḓuvha ndi ya ngo tou ḓivhona ndi kha tshetshiḽa tshiimo ndi khou zwi ita ndi khou shuma sa honouḽa mushumo so muthu a vha i ownera ya salon heneiḽa ya Babo ho swika he a rengisa salon heiḽani ya dzhiwa nga khamphani ya Face Logic nda shuma navho for until 2006 uri ndi ḓe ndi wana uri nga nḓila ine ndi khou nyaga ngayo u vha nail technician zwo vha zwiṅwe zwithu zwe nda zwi takalela mara ndasadini zvo ndotozviita gai. Ndochuwa atidiwiriwo kuita mini machero ngori machero ndikuita interview ndikwasobei rivoniso atidiwiriwo kuita mini machero ndidifa ndochuwa kati nautakara futi arali ndichingauwanawo mushumo zvingamba zvithu zvinji khanne ndikono ubveledza vana va miyanga phanḓa nga chikolo vasongo nga nne kwenda licha chikolo ndikha grade 11 ndiyangori navo ne vadivone va ntha kha education yavo kha pfunzo dzavo so ndingatakala arali ndingauwana mushumo wa va nail technician lune ndiyangodivona ndi ntha kha vhuimo vhune ndavha khaho zwino.
Ngithi ngiyanitshela wema-hustlers u-Irene ukhiphe wonke amazipho ubambe le career noma-ke lethuba esimnikeze lona ngawonke anakho kere ubukakarele kodwa siyazi ukuthi i-career yakho uthethela ekhaya usisipula ukuthi uzombona kanjani sisipula unjani akungitshela ukuthi ngabe lo msebenzi uyamfanela noma-ke uzokhona uthatha lo thando lwakhe alifake laphana emsebenzini ngithi leyo-ke imibuzo ngithi sifuna ukwazi.
Nail technician ke batho ba bopang manala gore a dule a hlwekile a le matle hape a itekanetse o lokela gore o rate batho o be organized o kgone go buisana le batho ene hape o rate botle go thabisa go bona Irene maikemisetso le courage a anang le yona from motho o tswang ke dikishining le background ya go cleaner go ya lefelong le professionally le specialized ka nnete go a supa gore hana le tshogo ka nako tsengwe ma-hustlers o nka tsela e telele gore o fitlhelele ditorong tsa hao empa se bohlokwa ke ha se o fitlhile go bane tseo e tla ba dilo tsa bophelo kaofela. Irene yena o nkile kgato e hodimo e boimanyana empa ha re bone o tla kgona go itsamaya na.
Buhle betingalo sabuyinvo lenakisiswako kulamalanga hayi kuphela nje kulabathanza the fashion kodwa cishe kuwo wonke umuntu lomsikati lofuna kutivela amuhle. Lena indlela lengakaduli futhi yekwengeda buhle lephinze ikwende uhlale usembili ku fashion ngaphandle kokubulala lekhekhe lakho. Luthando lokufuna kuba netingalo letinhle liyicinise kakhulu ibhizinisi letingalo kulabasebenza kulolu hlangothi. Laba titfokotelele letindlela letinsha tekwenda lo msebenzi wabo ube muhle futhi uchibe isikhathi. Phinze uhlolisise kahle ngempilo yetandla netinyawo taleyo muntu losebenza ngaye ngaleso sikhathi. Ungafundzela e-FET noma ema-college angansense laniketa leti tifundvo. Kumele uhlale unelwati ngelushintsho lwe-fashion lokufaka ekhatsi imikhicito lemisha kanye netitayela tekwenta ema-course lamafisha layaye endiwa bakhiciti betingalo. Noma kumbe loyo lokufundzisako noma umcashi wakho akwatise ngalawo makhozi. Kodwa uma ukwati kuphilisana nebantfu, ukwati kubeketela, ungilohlelembisa kahle tintfo phindze unemakhono tsite kwenta tingalo utihlobise wente inemitfobo lemihle ngato lona kungaba ngumsebenzi longakufanela sibili.
Show ma-hustlers yabona lo mbhalo omncane bowenza lapha emazipheni kuyabonakala ngathi umsebenzi odinga ukuthi ube netalent ngempela ngithi hlala nathi emva kwekhefu siyobona ukuthi intokazi izokhona ukufezekisa amaphupho akho amakhulu okuba i-nail technician njengoba-ke asebenza ngezandla ze-client akhe laphayana. Mina into engayisho ukuthi my hands have nail polish I just have to let them dry so ngishayisa ngomoya.
Ispani
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the best nail tech in the land? Irene. At least ma-hustlers themba kanjalo njengoba-ke sifuna ukunishintsha umqondo sinikhombisa ukuthi i-beauty industry yi-industry yangokundlondlobala noma-ke umnotho welizwe uyangonyuka nokuyehla bafethu ngoba abantu bafuna ukuhlala babahle ngaso sonke isikhathi futhi abesimame bayathanda ukudecorate amazipho wabo lokho kusho ukuthi kuzodingeka ama-nail tech amaningi. Le ntokazi sihamba namuhla u-Irene ufuna ukwenza khona lokho uthi kudala afuna ukungena ku-industry uhambile laphana wayecala njenge-cleaner phinde futhi wayethola-ke i-short course yokushaya ama-manicures manje-ke sekatholile i-interview laphana eSobey Nail Bar i-beauty salon-ke eyangokukhula khona la eMzansi ezomnikeza ithuba lokuthi ashaye in-service training khona lapha kuleyo nkampani. Ngithi mina ngithi look at me now look at her all my hustlers are working hard.
Good morning, Irene.
Hi.
Hi there. Please have a seat.
Oh, thank you.
My name is Aileen.
My name is Irene.
I'm the training manager here at Sorbet. So, thank you for coming in today.
You're welcome.
You're apparently interested at studying beauty and a position at Sorbet.
Yes.
Tell me, why are you interested in a career in beauty?
I like to work with people, and I can see people put their nails. So I was interested. One day I want to do the nail technicians.
The nail technician?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You do know that it's not a very glamorous job. We don't just sort of stand there and look pretty. It is hard work.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm the person who likes to work hard. I'm a hard worker.
Hard worker.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Because what we are actually looking for is somebody who's very passionate. You obviously have to be friendly, very passionate, have good communication skills, good product knowledge, and definitely be a team player. Because obviously the environment that we work in is a very small environment with other therapists and nail techs, and obviously also the guests that we do see.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. What would you say are your strengths and what would you say are your weaknesses? So what do you think you're very good at?
I want to take a step. I want to see myself in the next level for myself.
Okay,
Yes.
excellent.
So I want to study and to provide my family, my younger brother, my younger sisters. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. I'm going to give you just a bit of a history of Sorbet and the BTI. Sorbet is a chain of beauty salons and nail bars. We launched in 2005 and we currently have over 60 stores countrywide, including the newly established Dry Bar. We've definitely become one of the leaders in the skincare industry in South Africa. And what's quite exciting is with Sorbet we're affiliated to BTI, which is our Beauty Therapy Institute, which is what you're interested in. It is also internationally qualified and recognized. And you can get a qualification which is internationally recognized. We offer modular courses. In other words, you can do it part-time. What we also do is you can start off by doing manicure and pedicure training. And then after that, if you're interested, we can do massage, facials, waxing. So Irene, once you have done the course at BTI, we will offer you an interview at Sorbet, but not guarantee you a job. But that doesn't mean your offers or that you're limited. You can then go on to other salons and also go for interviews. You can also go work overseas, on the cruise ships, at spas, anywhere in the world. What we'll be doing today is I'll be sending you through to Kiara. She'll be your mentor at BTI and she'll be giving you 3 tasks to fulfill.
Yes.
And then after that, Kiara and I will talk a little bit and she'll give me some feedback and then we'll see if you'll be a good candidate. Okay, do you have any questions?
Mahaslas, interview ke selo se botlhokwa haholo. Ke ntho le gore e ka go bulela monyako kapa ya go kwalla ka ntle. Dula o tseba di strength le di weakness tsa hao. Ke mofeng bokgoni bo nang le bona ba hlago le bo o senang bona empa o ikemiseditse go ithuta bona. Ke eng se go fapantshang go batho ba bang? Seo ke personality ya hao. Le teng le the way mmele wa hao o buang ka teng. Bontsha maikemisetso, bontsha lethabo. And for nna Irene dilo tseo ha di bontsha kaofela. Ha o ya mosebetsing o lokela gore o tsebe dilo tseo kaofela ha se o di tseba di practice mo ko lapeng gore ha o thotse monyetla go tla ba bonolo for wena gore o kgone go di presenta.
Irene bafethu kashayile interview yakhe sakaseleke ngama-task amathathu emele waqedile ekupheleni kwelanga sekumele manje akhiphe italent lakhe ngithi wena mbuki lapha ekhaya ngihlangana nathi emva kwekhefu wow, we see the goal crawling to the top. This is a scratch.
Ispani, 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 Ispani.
ngithi hasla sekukubi lapha ngaphandle uyabona uma ungena endaweni abantu badamane bakukhe nje bakubheke from pants to phezulu ingakho-ke kumele uhlale uproper from your nails to your toes uyabona-ke ukuphoshwa ngabantu kwaba ibhizinisi elikhulu elidinga ama-nail technicians labantu bafethu ama-artists bayakhuluma bashaya hygiene baphinde futhi bahlobisa amazipho ngenye indlela emangalisayo you would swear it's a fashion statement le ntokazi esihambana namuhla eqhamuka kude icala njenge-cleaner manje sefuna ukuba i-nail technician ulaphana esobey njengoba-ke afuna ukuzama ukuthi achaze-ke lo muntu omtrainayo laphana akasibona ukuthi intokazi ziqhuba kanjani wona lapha ekhaya ngithi popola pick at this.
Irene, my name is Kiara. I'm going to be your mentor today. You've had your interview with Aileen, so the next step is really that I'm going to go through 3 simple tasks with you, okay? The first one's going to be an express manicure, and the second one is going to be a deluxe pedicure, and then you're going to be doing a Gelish application, okay? So one of the first and most important things about doing any treatment is that your client feels comfortable with who you are. Okay, so how do we do that? We make eye contact with our client and we introduce ourselves. Okay, so Tracy has gladly volunteered to be working with us today. All right.
Hi Tracy, my name is Erin. I'm going to do the main on you today.
Okay. So what we're going to start with is the express manicure. The first thing that you're always going to start out with is cleaning the nails. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that and then you're going to do that for me. Okay, so you can move to be over here and I'm going to sit where you are. The treatment that we are going to perform is an express manicure. So an express manicure is 30 minutes long and it's really going to just quickly improve the appearance of the nail. Okay, so the first thing that you would start off with is filing. Now the importance of filing is not only to make sure that all the shapes are exactly the same, but the lengths are the same as well, and that you've got a polished off nail. Often what happens if you don't file your nails, they're different lengths, they're different shapes. So by doing that, you're correcting the shape and the appearance of the nail itself.
Task 1 in a express manicure preparation and the expectations that Irene in a communication, filing technique and product knowledge.
All right, the next thing is very important is to prep your client's hand. So you want to make sure that her sleeve is above her elbow, okay? Because you don't want to get any water or anything disturbing her clothing, okay? Because whether she spent 2 Rand on her top or 50 Rand on her top, you want to make sure that her top is in the same condition as it was when she came in. Okay, all right, so now that we know that her clothing is out of the way, we're just going to check her hand. Okay, the reason why we want to check for that is any contraindications. Now, contraindication is anything that you will not work on. Okay, so it's very important, anything like funguses or anything that is discolored, anything that looks suspicious, you do not want to work on it. Why? Because it's not only going to contaminate your implement, it's going to make the condition worse for your client. Okay, and you can even contaminate yourself. So one other thing that we need to ascertain is the color of nail polish that she would like. A nice trick is don't just give her the colors to select because she's going to be there for a while. Okay, would you like a light or a dark color? A dark color. Do you prefer a dark red or pink?
Let's try pink.
All right. So by doing that, you've just eliminated half of your polishes. Okay, so by doing that, she's not wasting time choosing one. Okay, all right. So now that we've prepared the nail, we're going to file the nail. We're going from one side to the other side to remove some of the length. Very important that you're holding the file at the edge so that you can use the whole file. All right, that'll cause splitting. So what I'm doing is I'm just assessing the length. I want to make sure that it's the same length all the way around. Okay, so you can see there now that it's the same distance, okay, or same length. Okay, I just want to finish by flicking underneath the nail. So why do you think we would want to make sure that the client is happy with that shape?
To make her to feel happy.
Exactly, because she wants to walk out and make sure she's got the nail shape that she wants. Okay, so Tracy, are you happy with that nail shape? Okay. And if you find that the one side of the nail is shorter, then just move to the other side of the nail to shorten it to the same length as the other side. Okay. So I've gone rough, flick underneath. For safety's sake, can you see there all the lines? Okay, so let's go over it one more time. You want to shorten the nail to the length that you want, okay? You want to then flick underneath, you want to bevel, then just correct the shape that you'd like, flick and bevel, okay? It's a little bit shorter than what we initially wanted, purely because this side was quite short, and you want to make sure that it's even all the way around, okay? But Tracy, you're still happy with that?
Yes, I am.
Great. So Irene, now it's your turn to file the 3 nails for me, please.
Okay.
Here you go.
Okay, thank you.
In terms of communication for a client, it's very important to establish that trust between therapist and client. The reason behind that is because your client has come to relax, and if she doesn't trust you, she may be uneasy about the treatment that she's having, being with you. I mean, she's spending some time with you, so she wants to be comfortable with you. Also, you're going to get information out of your client, and if she doesn't trust you or doesn't feel comfortable with you, you're not going to get her correct nail shape or have a nice procedure where she's relaxed to the point of enjoying her treatment.
Are you happy with this shape? No, that's perfect.
Okay, so let's see.
I am happy.
So you can now see the differences between the 2 hands. You can see here, filed, unfiled. Okay, so now Irene has filed her nails. You can see the difference between filed and unfiled nails.
Yes, I can see that.
Well, with any learner, it's a growth period. And that's why you'll do something like 4 assessments on that candidate. And really, it's a timing game. So that's why in a manicure and pedicure course like ours, we do 50 hours. So in that time, she can grow and learn with us. So I definitely think that Irene has got the potential, and especially just looking at her filing, she's just holding the beveling incorrectly when she bevels the nails, not at 90 degrees. But those are things that spending more time with in a course like ours, she can actually grow and perfect her filing ability. So she has got the potential to be a very good student at the Beauty Therapy Institute and further be employed by Sorbet.
Task yanga ya thoma ndando dipfando chuanyana mara fedzi ni hoska he ndokono vha na performance ya vhuḓi ndokono tovhelela zwe nda ndi khou funḓedzwa zwone and ndipfa ndi khou takala nga maanḓa ndo zwi takalela. So ndi vhona ungari ndi he nda swika hone hanefho ne nda vha hone Sorbet, and pfesa uri ndi khou tea ndi nyaga u guda na zwiṅwe zwine zwa itiwa hanefha tshikoloni dzi khoso dziṅwe ndi songo vha kha tshiṱepe tshithihi fhedzi.
Irene o bontsha a sa itshepe, empa ke rata the way a bontshang go mamela ka teng. Go se itshepe ke go se tsebe mosebetsi, empa seo ke tshepa gore o tla tlwaela ha nako ntse e ya. Even though a go tsho gore wa tlameha go bontshe lerato le go itumella client ya hao. Gobane client gore o itshepe e bona wena ha se o itumetse ene hampe o mmontsha lerato. And skills sa go gona go buisana le client ke skills e le gore tlamele o ithute sona bophelong, especially how o ile o sebedisana le batho.
Hustlers, azongitshela ngama-benefits ogunda amazipho. Yabona mawulele laphana emashidini ngeke udabula amashidi ngathi bokuleli ikati khona laphana. Noma ke ugcoka izicathulo zakho ngeke zibe nezimbobo lobudabula laphana. Uphinde ukwazi ukuthi ugcoka amaphacaphaca ungathusi ingane. So thi masibuye emva kwekhefu sokubona intokazi ethi ile ukuphanda laphana yenza umsebenzi. Ngithi wena lapha ekhaya, do not go anywhere or you're going to miss out on some nail-biting action.
Ispani, 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 Ispani. Ispani, 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 Ispani.
Lift off, taking my gloves off. Showing my nails too, I'm such a show off. Show my hustlers, siyazikubaleka kanani ukuthi uhlale umuhle mafuna umsebenzi. Kodwa makuwena wenza ama client abe mahle, ngithi olunye udaba lolo, ngithi ama nail technicians abantu ke abayingxenye ke ye beauty industry eyangokukhula bayabadinga ukuthi bahambe bayo decorate amazipho wabantu besifazane njengoba ke leso kuyi trend. Ngithi kodwa bafisa yazi I manicure ne pedicure ayiphatha lo msebenzi kodwa kuyadinga ukuthi umuntu abe ne artistic ability khona azahamba yodweba omunye umdwebo kube yi fashion statement ngempela bafethi. Into kazethi imatasatasa laphana ishaya imanicure yayo akasibone ukuthi uqhuba kanjani. Mina ngithi mbukeli pons samehlo.
Okay, so Irene, the next step that I'm going to do with you is not a task, okay? It's just something that we do before we paint, which will be part of the task, okay? So I'm going to dry her nails. Put your hand into mine, please. Taking the bowl away, drying her hands. Do your fingers feel dry? Okay. Take them out. This towel goes on your lap. Leaving your hand there, we're going to get a tissue. So the next step after filing is we're going to do the cuticle cream. So the importance of cuticle cream is to soften and nourish the cuticle so that you can push the cuticle back. You cannot push the cuticle back while it is hard because you will damage the cuticle itself. The next step would then be to use cuticle remover, apply it to the nail, and that would be to dissolve the cuticle itself. Okay, I'm going to place your hand onto the tissue. We're then going to take an orange wood stick and cuticle remover, and we're going to apply it onto the stick. Okay, so you don't want to dip the orange wood stick into the cuticle remover. You can do that, but what happens is that it will absorb the cuticle remover into the cotton wool. So by painting it on, you're eliminating that problem. So we're going to apply the cuticle remover just on what is known as the epinecium and a bit of the perineum. Is we're going to apply the base coat. The reason why we want to apply a base coat is because we want to protect the nail from the pigment in the nail polish. So you're going to apply in the middle, on the side, and on the side, making sure that you've covered the whole nail. Only 4 strokes on the thumb and 3 for the rest of the hand. Okay, so now what we're going to do is apply the color to the nail. Okay.
Task 2, Irene uyenze express manicure completion. And the expectations are in ile communication, cuticle treatment technique, le paint technique.
There we go. Wipe the back, and then we're going to paint. Okay, so you want to fan the brush out as much as possible in the middle, on the side, and on the side. Okay, here we just want to straighten it out. Okay, so that's nice and even. Okay, second coat is your life-saving coat, okay? So you will get a little bit closer to the cuticles and it'll even the paint out, okay? Now you'll see there, I've just bumped the bit of the nail on the top, okay? Or some of the skin. That's considered one mistake. So I would just make sure that I don't have any more mistakes like that over both hands, okay? Going to do this nail now. Bend the nail towards you. Go as close as you can. Up, up, and up. Okay. And you're going to do the rest of the nails for me, please. Okay, so we're now going to do a second coat.
Okay.
Okay, last step is we're going to do a top coat to seal the paint.
Okay.
Irene has got the potential, and for the painting, again, just on some of the sides of the nails, just being very careful of not getting any paint or smudging it on those areas. So I think I would feel that she's 70-60% of the way there.
mara na ndi khou ḓi pfha ndo tshuwa uri a phethara ndi nga mesa pa zwithu zwanga zwi si bvele zwavhuḓi ndi nga si kone ndi khou yo tshinya so ndo vha ndo tshuwa mara fhedzini zwo fhedzisela zwo itea nga nḓila nda ndi khou zwi ṱoḓa ngayo ndi pfha ndo takala ngori ndi khou nyaga u bveledza muḽoro wanga phanḓa hafho hune nda vha hone ndi ḓi pfha ndi hayani
Irene sa bontsha go itlwaela gape sa bontsha go itshepa ka nnete industry ena e lokela gore o kgone go buisana le batho and seo mahustlers ha ntse o buisana le batswadi ko lapeng o buisana le matishare go bontsha hlompho le boikokobetso ho ke tsona tse di batlagalang ko clienting ya hao and hape ha o buisana le client ya hao e shebe ko matlhong gobane seo se bontsha mamello.
Hustlers bafethu siyazi masifuna umsebenzi, we have to fight tooth and nail. Ngithi wena ke lapha ekhaya hlangana nathi emva kwekhefu sibone ukuthi intokazi will she nail the job. Zonke impendulo sosithola uma sibuya.
Ispani, 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 Ispani.
Okay, Irene, your third and final task is a Gelish application. Okay. A Gelish application is a very exciting and innovative polish to apply to the nail. So it will last longer than a normal polish application. It will also not chip as easily and is dry directly after application. So it's very similar to the painting that we did, except that we'll be using different kinds of paints to apply to the nail.
Yes.
Okay.
Task 3, Irene o entse Gelish and the expectations tsa ha ene e le prepare nails, system knowledge le technique.
So first you're going to start off and you're going to again file the nail and push back the cuticles. Okay. Right, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to apply the color. Okay. And we're now going to apply it just like you would paint, but thin, 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 thin. Okay. Cleaning the sides so that the color doesn't sit into the cuticles. This paint is also, the Gelish is going to last 2 weeks. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and you're going to do the other nails for me.
I've got another question, sir. First time, should I use the pH bond?
Yes.
And the second, when I'm done using the
pH bond?
I'm using the foundations?
Yes.
After the foundations, can I put the hands for my client inside of
Set,
it.
yes, because it's
Okay.
a gel, so it needs to set.
Okay.
Then you take the hand out, you make it tacky
Okay.
with the brush, and then you apply the color.
Okay.
First layer of color. Okay. Patent pending. And that's what you write on your client card. So what's going to happen is that your client's going to forget the color that she uses, so always write it down.
Okay.
She'll say, oh, remember that color that I used last time? And you'll go, no, I have no idea. You've seen about 150 people since your last client. So after you finish tipping off there, clean around the nail. Okay, let's put it in. Go for it. And place it down for 30 seconds. And it counts down for you there. Okay.
Okay.
While this is happening, you'll do the other hand. Okay, so you'll never be waiting for the hand. You'll be doing one hand, one hand, one hand, one hand. Okay.
Okay.
So some things to say to your clients in general, you can, because the gelish is quite hardier, you can, wash dishes and that kind of thing with it, but just be careful. Okay, you don't want to, again, be sticking your hands in too many solvents or anything like that. Just be aware of your nails, especially for the next 6 hours. It is completely dry, so you are free to go, okay? But just, again, be aware of your nails. Okay. So, having done the 3 tasks, we'll give you some feedback at the end. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I think Irene is very dedicated to whatever task that you put in front of her, and I think she gave it 110% effort. And only things that she can work on is, it's pure painting skills. So again, on the edges and that kind of thing, she needs to just be aware of going right to the edge of the nail, small things like that. Again, it's just practice. So I definitely feel that given the time and given the guidance, she can definitely do a good gelish application.
Okay, nga tshifhinga tsha musi ndi khou thoma u ita zwa dzinala ndo zwi ita lokushi nda fane nda dzula hone mara nda ndi khou practice kha muṅwe wa mungana wanga ho swika he nda mesa pa dzinala dzawe ndo dzi tshinya ngo nda sina zwithu zwo fhelelaho zwishumiswa zwo ita dzinala and then nasi ndo no vha so bay ndo ṱangana na mentor ndi Kiara o vha khou ntsumbedza tshiṅwe na tshiṅwe ho vhona zwishumiswa zwoṱhe zwo fhelelaho ndi pfa ndo takala nga maanḓa nasi ndi hafha tshiṅwe na tshiṅwe ndi pfesa uri hafha ndi hone hayani hune nda vha hone nasi.
Nakho-ke ma-hustlers intokazi ethi ishayile Ispani amazipho enziwe ngithi intokazi sesendleleni yayo ukuthi ithole i-career awuke simhalalisele-ke simshayele izandla with our well manicured hands halala halala kodwa-ke asikakacedi intokazi zomele izi ukuthi ihambe kanjani ngithi wena ake sizi ukuthi uzowuthola umsebenzi noma cha.
For communication ke lo mo fa bete o lokela go tseba go buisana le di-client tsa hae. Filing technique ke lo mo fa bete mentor wa hae a na re a hold ntho ena hae ko 90 degrees empa na sa e tshwara ka tsela ya tshwanelo. Product knowledge ke tlo mo fa good empa o lokela go tseba ka botlalo gore di-products tsa di sebedisang di sebetsa go etsang. For communication ke tlo mo fa bete o tlhoka gore a improve haholo. Cuticle treatment technique ke lo mo fa excellent o yentse ka tsela e mentor wa hae a mmontshitseng ka yona. Paint technique ke lo mo fa good and hape ke a tshepa gore ha nako ntse e ya o tla improve. For preparing manala ke tlo mo fa good o sebeditse hantle tje ka mentor wa hae a mmontshitseng. System knowledge ke tlo mo fa good o ne a tseba gore ha fetsa go etsa tjena o etsa eng hape. For technique ke tlo mo fa bete ke ntho e leng gore e thatanyana mara ha nako ntse e ya o tla ithola.
So, Irene, tell me about your morning. How were your tasks and what did you do?
My first talk went well. I was doing Mini Express. It was really quite nice. I did enjoy. And Kiara, she's a very good mentor. I really like her. She knows how to teach someone and you can listen when she talks.
Okay, and did you understand the way she explained everything and showed it?
I did. I'm really, really happy about that. So I'm ready to go ahead.
Excellent. And your next task, I think it was the Gelish application.
Yes, I didn't know about the Gelish product. It was for the first time to use the Gelish. So it's different, the Gelish and the normal paint, because she explained a lot of things. So now I can understand about the Gelish and the normal painting. Okay. Yeah, so the Gelish lasts 2 weeks and the normal paint just lasts only 1 week.
Super, excellent.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I've spoken to Kiara and she's given me very, very good feedback. She says that you did do very well. She said that you listened well to the tasks that she said and that she gave you and that you understood what she explained to you. She also thinks with a little bit more practice and guidance and some help on some technical issues in terms of filing and a few other small things, you would be a great candidate for BTI.
Okay.
So what we'd like to do is to offer you a position studying here at BTI, and then once your course is completed, an interview with Sorbet. Congratulations.
Okay, thank you very much. I would like to say thank you for you guys from Sorbet for giving me this opportunity. I really like it. Thank you very much.
Only a pleasure. Thank you.
No, ndifa ndotakala nga maanḓa ndo guda zwithu zwinzhi zwe nda ndi sa zwi ḓivhi and zwithu zwoṱhe zwo tshimbila zwavhuḓi vho ngudisa na nṋe muṋe ndo pfhesesa vho ofara na training hanefha Sorbet, so ndo no vha close no vha nail technician. Zwi amba zwithu zwinzhi kha nṋe, ndi zwithu zwihulwane vhukuma kha nṋe. Hezwi zwithu zwe nda zwi guda ṋamusi, ndo guda zwithu zwinzhi. Pressa, pusha, panda.
JB Marks Career Exhibition ihambisana ke nabantu abaphathisene nabo iSABC Education ne-National Youth Skills Development Program ne-local educational institutions ne-government departments anikeza ke amathuba for abafundi noma ke abafundi abakhulu ukuze bahlangane nabantu baku-industry khona ke bazohlangana bakhulume baphinde futhi bashintsane ngolwazi about inkinga zomsebenzi nokuthi kudingakalani kuwonke ama-sectors.
It is important that we get rid of illiteracy so that you can be skilled.
This academic year 2013, we have said we want to see this province attaining 75% pass percentage.
The career exhibition was so fabulous, as I've learned everything that I have to learn about my career, and I now know what to do when I want to become a financial manager.
It exposes different kinds of job opportunities to other kids, because some kids here, they don't even have money to get around to learn things like this, so this helps them.
The most important thing is that education is the key to the future.
I take this program very seriously because, education, it is an armament through which life becomes very easy. It's a key to success, it's a key to prosperity, it's a key to a good life. It is only through education that poverty circles in many families will be broken. It is only through education that many communities will develop. It is only through education that provinces, and as well as our country, will be able to have men and women who will be more than well prepared for them to be competitive with other nations of the world, and for them to be able to take this country forward.
Naphuma ngobuningi benu ngokutshela ukuthi bokumnandi ngendlela emangazisayo njengoba ke sihlangana ke namahasla wethu aqhamuka eLimpopo njengoba ke athatha inyathelo zokuthi angene endaweni yomsebenzi. Ngithi thina njengespani sohlala sinikeza imininingwane about the next career expo. Ngithi sicela ukunibona da.
Presa, pusha, pana.
Kapa hona le selo se o batlang go se etsa bophelong o se etse ka lerato kapa o se tlogele ha o diega go latela tsa hao ditoro gobane batho ba bang ha ba dumellane le wena o ithibela gore o kgone go phomella bophelong go bonolo go ema ka hare go batho empa it takes courage go ema o le mong ma hustlers keep hustling towards ditoro tsa hao and push up positive.
Ngithi sesiqedile until next Tuesday bafethu zoba ke zabe sibheka enye career emhlawumbe wena ngaqhaza ingakho ngithi ungaphuthelwa yenza kanje sivakashele ku website yethu ku www.ispani.co.za uzothola imininingwane about uhlelo namhlanje namaningi ehlale sikuphathele wona khona la bafethu na ku Facebook bafethu just go on there and just click on like sikhulume khona la na ku Twitter bafethu ngithi siyaphaphasa ngama birds is @ispani on SABC1 @ispani on SABC1 follow us so we can follow you. Mina umfana kaMtambo ngithi ngidonsa zonke intambo sengiphuma kanje kuhlale ngikutshela ngithi press up push up harder ungaphela umoya faka umoya and remember don't look down look up and stay up until next week keep on pushing.
I stand up, I get up, maphelo moya shona khona, a go buluza focus, come on be a go